Now, the presidential candidate of the Social Democratic Party (SDP), Prince Adebayo, has called for strict adherence to the rule of law in handling issues involving the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission. He said the EFCC should be allowed to carry out its constitutional responsibilities independently without political interference.
The SDP presidential candidate said his party has consistently supported due process, choosing legal action whenever it disagreed with the actions of the law enforcement agencies. On the recent meeting between President Bola Tinubu and Catholic bishops, Adebayo said dialogue between government and religious leaders is important for national development. He encouraged religious leaders to continue offering constructive advice and prayers for the country's peace, unity, and progress. Speaking on northern Nigeria, Adebayo described the region as a major national asset with vast human and natural resources capable of driving economic growth.
So the buck stops at the table of the president. The confusion in Osun is caused by President Bola Tinubu, and I don't know why Nigerians are always shy to ask a competent and obviously corrupt President Bola Tinubu to resign. Nigerians are always going for the weak targets. Oh, Chief of Staff, you resign. The Chief of Staff appoint himself. Did he instruct himself? Next, they are always looking for a weak person. So the person who should go is Bola Tinubu, because the Attorney General is the only political person who has authority to advise or interact with the EFCC. So for President to purport to order EFCC is already an impeachable offense.
He said Nigeria's development challenges are likely linked to leadership and governance rather than regional differences. On discussions about a possible single opposition presidential candidate ahead of the 2027 elections, Adebayo said Nigerians should focus on electing capable leaders through a credible democratic process.
And people look at North as if a problem. The North is a paradise. Every square inch of the North, from Lokoja to Jakusko, Yobe, to anywhere. Even Sabisa Forest is a national asset, if you know what Sabisa Forest ought to be. So, they talk of the North as if it's a problem. And as some people are mentioning about North, population, young people, these are all assets. What you need is a responsible government. North has 19 states, 419 local governments. 4,137 wards. There is no state in the North that doesn't have enough money to take care of Nigeria. There is no state in the... Kogi alone competes with Congo. We'll talk of Nasarawa here. So which state? Yobe. The resources in Yobe is enough. If everything Nigeria has, just Yobe or Borno. So there is no state in the North that you can say that it's too poor.
He also urged political leaders and citizens to work together to strengthen democratic institutions and promote good governance in the interest of national development.